Hi guys, it's Kelly at Coffee Sunshine Paper. I'm back with our little book of pockets here made out of this, well, it's a little journal about houseplants. And if you know me, you know I love my houseplants, but I didn't really see myself using it in the way that it was intended. So I thought I would make it something fun and fill it up with beautiful pockets and papers and, just have some fun. So, last we were together, we made a couple pockets, and then I decided to decorate a little bit yesterday and not film, just kind of decorate. And I just want to give you guys a little warning, no matter how clean you think your hands are, when you start rubbing your hands on paper, this happens. I don't know what that is. I don't know if you can see these other little crazy things. I think it might just be glue, but it's like a combo of dirt and glue. So I'm kind of bummed out that I wasn't more careful about, washing my hands in between things. But it happens, right? And at first I thought, well, I'm not gonna ink this one, but now I'm having second thoughts on that. I don't know if I'm gonna ink it just to, make it kind of disappear, or I could put another paper down like this, kind of like washi style, to cover up some of the blunders. But yeah, so anyway, yesterday I did cover this one, and then this one and this one. These are all three part of one of the pockets that we did together. We did it, I think it was Saturday. So I didn't glue it down because I just wanted to show you that you don't have to, like if you're going to cut ahead like I did, I cut the right size of a page down. You don't have to use that whole page, right? So I just don't want you wasting paper if you don't need to waste paper. You can easily just, cut it off a little bit before where you think you're going to see it. And you're not going to see anything. No one's going to see anything. And then same with this one. Really all you're going to see is this little circle punch part, thumb hole. I don't know. I still don't know if that's the right word. It just feels awkward saying it. But all you're going to see is this part right here. So, I just went about halfway down. And so now I have those scraps to do other things with, maybe when I go to do the journal cards or tags. So anyway, I thought I'd show you that before I glued this one down. And then remember, you're going to glue on the one that is going down, because we know where that one's sort of borders are versus trying to guess on the other page. And this glue, it takes pretty well. It goes pretty fast. You have a little bit of wiggle room if you mess up, but it's nice and strong glue. I think we talked about it before. It's the Fabri-Tac or Fabri-Fix or Beacon 3-in-1. And certainly, the glue stick will work for this project. You do not have to run out and buy anything for this at all. This is just having fun with scraps. Okay, and now this one's going to go down the same way. This kind of, when you're putting the whole paper down, you're using a lot of glue, but when you're actually making the pockets, not so much. Not so much glue. Yeah, so I thought I'd talk about that. And then also this here too. I don't love that I left a lot of bit of space there. I don't know if that was an accident, bad cutting. I don't know. But again, washi can hide a lot of things, right? All right, so then I put these down too. And again, I just left this open to dry, but also just to kind of show you again, we just need this little semicircle part. We don't need the whole thing done. So save your pretty papers and just glue these guys down here. And we'll do a little more decorating. We'll do a couple pockets first, and then like the last time, we'll just kind of decorate to finish up. Yeah. All right, so we left off at this guy here. Okay, so let's get the, I was calling it a template, but someone commented with a better word. It was, what did she call this? Prototype. She called it prototype. It's perfect. Much better than template. So, yeah, that's my little prototype that's helping me keep track of what I'm doing. And, all right, so here's where we left off. We just did this one here. This one is this one. So the next one is going to be 3 papers. The first one, cut corner to corner here. Second one, corner to corner here. Third one, we leave alone. Okay, that's happening. And again, not really going to measure, but I certainly can draw a line to help with the cutting. All right, so corner to corner. And then the second one was the other 2. Corner to corner this way. And then the third one we're going to leave alone. So, again, these aren't the best scissors out there. They're just my craft room scissors. Some people are really fussy about using certain scissors on paper versus material. I never caught that bug. But I understand it. I totally get it. Just hot. All right, I need to hold this down with something heavy. You. And the third one just stays. And so it creates like 2 little pockets there. And we will, oh, another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. I was punching the holes with this guy. And when I was decorating, I thought that is a pain in the neck. So like, decorating around this hole was a total pain in the neck. So I think I'm gonna wait to do the punching until after, like just kind of knowing in my head where the pocket's gonna be based on the, not template, prototype. Based on the prototype, I know where those little thumb holes should go. But decorating around them was just a little annoying. So, not terrible, you know, I mean, you're just using the same punch, just repositioning it. But I think I'm going to wait, because, like, this is going to happen here when I go to decorate here. That's going to be the same thing. I'm just going to wait on the punching. So, no punching on this one anyway. So, we're just going to move on. Where was this one? Okay. So, after that, next page was just a little fold over. That's easy enough. So that was just, say, something like this. Fold it over. So I'm going to just keep that same, oops, knocking things over. Keep that one there. Now, ideally, see, I would like to cover these strings up. So, let me think on that. See, if I didn't fold this so aggressively, we could have made 2, I guess we still could. I could make another little pocket here to cover up the strings. That's going to be a personal choice if you want to cover up the strings that I'm talking about. I don't love to see them. I like when they're covered up. Well, okay, so I know you guys are probably screaming at me to do this. Just flip the pocket over. Silly. Okay, so we're gonna put the pocket on this side, right? There is no right order of things. I did my folding a little wonky though. Hold on, straighten that out. Yeah, okay, so now the strings are covered up how I like it. Okay, so let's put you back on you three, and let's get you clipped here. Okay, problem solved, right? And it's not a big deal, it's just a personal thing. I don't want to see the strings for some reason. I don't know what that is. Okay, maybe one more, and we'll decorate a couple. Okay, so after this one this is a fun one. Okay, so another fold down and cut situation. But this time, instead of this becoming, you know, the bottom part of a tall pocket here, this is its own cute little pocket down here. So it's really just 2 pages cut. Okay, all right, now keep this open close by me. All right, and we could do it, well, I don't mind having this 2 kind of, I'm just thinking there's going to be a plain and then a plain right after it. I don't know if that's a little too much plain going on, but we have ways of fixing that. Okay, so this one just needs a little fold down. And then again, we'll probably just sort of cut the bulk of it off and just glue down up there. And then we're going to cut both of these at the same time. Leave a little bit there. I'm gonna cut both of these, and I have these built-in lines, which is nice, or else I'd be using my ruler to, you know, make another line. But these are already kind of done for me, so how about there? We can do whatever we want, right? There's no magic dimensions here. That's the beauty of this project. No magic dimensions. Okay, so this is where I would have done the circle punch. I'm gonna hold off on that. I think I'm gonna punch it later after I put the pretty paper on. Okay, so that's gonna be a cute little pocket here, and then this is going to be, where's the second side? Here it is. And then this one's gonna be a cute little pocket here. All right, so that's a fun one. All right, there's no way of keeping all of these together at once, so we'll do our paper clip here. Yeah, all right, we are about, I don't know, close to halfway through. All right, and then maybe I can just do some maybe off camera and then, you know, come back and show you. Or I could flip through, I could just flip through the next couple here so you can see what I'm going to do if you're doing this along with me. All right, so the next one, oh, this is, okay, this is a cool one. So you're gonna take 2 pages and fold them up for this one. So that creates a little pocket here and a little pocket here. And then this just looks like a little fold down, but keep together. Oh, this looks like there's something going on in here too. So there's like a hidden pocket here. There's a lot going on this one. So maybe we'll do that one together maybe another time. This is a cool one. This is, okay, we'll just keep doing pockets for a little bit. We'll do a couple more videos of pockets because there's some cool ones coming up. I want to do them with you. Okay, so let's just decorate a couple. Where were we? We are here. We just did this one. And I need something for down there, probably on the plain side. I mean, not plain, but you know. Oh, there's no other pink in there, but there's a lot of that pretty green. I do like that. Let's do that. So I'm just going to turn over the pretty side. So I mark up the back instead of the pretty side. And bring out our paper trimmer here. I like that there. That's cute. All right, but now the part I was telling you is a little fussy. I got to get that exact place for the circle punch. So I'm just going to wing and a prayer it. And let's get that out of my way. I can't see. All right, do you see that little pencil line I left? There's a shadow. All right. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Again, we are not shooting for perfect. We are shooting for presentable. Yeah, that works. Okay. But now you can see why. I decided I am not going to punch them ahead of time. Oh, that's too far. Too far. Retreat. Oh no, this is okay. Okay, I was thinking I had a pocket going on. No. We're good. We gotta put the whole thing down. Okay. Yeah, I got nervous there that I screwed up. And again, with this glue, you got a little time. Put it exactly where you want it. You have time. Okay. Pretty. Okay, that should be good. I'm not gonna push my luck with that one, but you get the idea. Okay, so now this one is sort of a free floater. Okay, this one's just gonna do his own thing, but this is going to serve as the front pocket for this piece. So for this one, let me look at my scraps. I might have a scrap big enough. I do want it to look nice with the pink and the green. This would be pretty. You're not going to see it behind that one. Did I already use this though? Let's just make sure. See, if I was an organized person, these would be grouped by like the kits, you know, from Nazi's store. So I'd be like, oh, this is from this kit, this from that kit. So you're not going to grab something that you already used because you're running through kits instead of grabbing random papers like I currently have. So lesson learned there. Okay, and again, you don't need, oh good, see where we ripped that paper? That's going to be hidden, which I love that. So you don't need it all the way down. You just need to get just slightly below the little punch area. So if I turn it over, that looks good to me. So let's go there and there. Okay, just off to the side with my paper trimmer for a second. And you get the idea anyway for the decorating. So at this point, you know, you're not learning anything about the pockets. You're just hanging out with me. So I hope everyone's doing okay. We have some beautiful weather right now in central Connecticut. It was a lovely, lovely start to the day instead of being super hot. It was like, you know, 70s. So I took my morning walk, and it was really nice out. And then just did some errands. My husband threw his back out, so he's kind of a mess right now. I feel bad he can't do anything fun. But, you know, doctor's appointment's coming, and hopefully he'll get some answers what's going on with the back. But it's been beautiful weather. And I've been off since, I guess it's been late June. I think my last actual day of work was June 19th. And I'm a teacher. If you're new here, I'm a high school math teacher. So my last day was late June, but I came down with the most horrendous case of poison ivy. Awful, just everywhere. And finally went to the walk-in, and they gave me some steroids. So I was on prednisone for the first couple weeks of my break. It was not a lot of fun. We had some house guests too, which made it kind of fun, because at least, you know, other things are going on besides your misery and your husband's misery. So that was rough. So yeah, and then I went away to what I fondly call math camp. It was a AP course where they teach you how to help your kids, you know, do better on the test. So it was for AP pre-calc, and that was a week long. It was an hour drive to the facility and then an hour home. So I was leaving the house at like 7 and getting home at 6 for a whole week, my summer break. Everyone, the first question is always, did they pay you? No, this was just continuing ed. So not a lot of fun there. Okay, so this one, I've just noticed my strings here that I don't enjoy. And again, so I'm folded this way for whatever reason. So I'm going to reverse this one the same as we did the other one. Just kind of flip that over and do it this way. So that was last week, was I call it pre-calc camp. There were 6 of us, and then the teacher, and it was really good. It was a good experience, but like, oof, that was a long week of not vacationing. But this week was great. This past week was like kind of like the first week that I felt like I was really relaxing and on break, real break. This needs to be covered up here. I don't know why I didn't see that at first, but let's grab something. So that's it. That's all that's been going on here. Just trying to enjoy this beautiful weather. This I feel like I did use. Hold on. Did we use this yet? It's so pretty. We did not. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Is it just too much, right? That's just a lot. Okay. You talked to me. I'm just finding something calmer. Let's look. We'll look together here. All right, so we need something that's not gonna go weird with this and this. So like there's a lot of pink and green. So if I can find something on the plain side with pink and green. I mean, plain is just not probably gonna go down here. This is plainish though. This is pretty and plainish. So anyway, I haven't been on too much, which now you guys kind of know why. It's just been a little nutty. But I'm catching up I am making sure in all of this illness that, you know, I'm still taking care of myself. I'm doing my walking. I'm watching what I'm eating. Summertime is dangerous for me because I have full reign of whatever's in my kitchen. At school, you're just kind of, you know, you're committed to whatever you brought in that day. But at home, I'm just trying to buy healthier things and stay on top of my steps. Not that I'm not like militaristic about the steps, but I just, if I have a long walk one day, I'll have a short walk the next kind of thing. Okay. Alright, so I think this little cutie can go here. I like it there, which means I'm going to mark it up like this. Okay. Alright, how about you there and you there. Okay, I'm just going to cut this over to the side. I'll be right back. So it's hard to believe that there's only one more month of break. And I know for those of you who don't get this extended break that teachers get, that you have little to no sympathy for me. I have some friends like you. But I know some of you totally feel it too, for whatever reason, your job or your kids or whatever it may be. It just goes so fast. I guess everyone knows that. It's that, like, that vacation kind of crazy, weird speed thing. I don't know why the fun stuff has to fly by. I don't get it. Oh, I'm trying to finish a book too. If I can get through a book in this summer, I'll be so happy. I don't know why I can't just sit down and read it. It's really good. It's called Cloud Cuckoo Land, and it's got just a bunch of characters who are kind of connected by this ancient text, and it's cool. It's really cool. I need to make time to read. I find 100 other things to do besides reading, but I enjoy reading when I am. So I think I have it right here. Hold on. This is it. It's really good. I don't know. Some of you probably, it's not brand new. So some of you probably already read it. Looking for a date. 2021. So anyway, I just want to finish it. I would love to get another fiction book in August. And we have a book club. My friends and I have a little book club, and we haven't gotten together in months. So I'm trying to reinstate that too. Yeah, maybe we'll just stop there. So next time we come back, we will I'll do some decorating in between, and then we'll tackle some of those more interesting pockets. You'll see what I mean. They're just kind of, they're not something I would think to do. So thank you, Natasha at Treasure Books, for putting that video out there. So yeah, so that will be next video we'll play. I did get a new planner. Some of you who have been with me for a little bit know that I'm always searching for that planner piece. And this is my old one. I loved having this for the year. This Typhosi, I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but it's just a dot grid. It's just dot grid note. So I always set up my dot grids the same way. Like, I do a kind of a year overview with birthdays and anniversaries, and then I do all my months, and I don't decorate my months until I'm done with that month. So it's not like it's all crowded up, you know. I wait until here's right now, so undecorated, but as soon as the month is over and all the plans are in there that needed to be in there, then I go crazy with my stickers. And then after that, then I start going into my weeks. Well, I figured out about myself, and it might not be forever, but it sure has been this past year that I like the vertical layout. And I don't know, it just kind of works for my brain. And again, same thing with the stickers. Like, I don't decorate until it's done. And I leave room at the bottom for the 2 preps I have at school. Now, I've been teaching for 26 years, so I don't need a real detailed, note to self in my planner. I have separate notes at school that are very detailed and, examples and all the things I want to get done in a period. This is just a quick snapshot. Like, it'll just be a section, or no school that day or whatever. It is not very detailed, but I like leaving that space for myself, because when I'm working, if I'm just kind of sitting in the morning and trying to get my thoughts for the day, little Thanksgiving menu, I do like to have school involved, in that sort of just wrapping my brain around the day. So, anyway, I'm almost to the end of this one, you guys. Look at what's left. Just this much. I almost used this whole book. I was so shocked. I've never done that before. I ditched them halfway. I find a new one that I want to jump into. I've never gotten this far through a planner. So really kind of happy with that. But what it tells me is the setup works for me, right? So I was on Laurel Denise website, and she had this Kristy. She was showing this Kristy, and it is exactly what I make out of my not bullet journal, but the dot grid. It's exactly what I do, already done for me. So I thought, oh, well, last summer, if you were with me, you knew I tried a dated planner, and it did not work for my brain. But this one, because of the layout, I feel like maybe. So let me show you. All the months are the same. So let's do, I don't know, let's pick maybe February. So you get the whole month. And I like that she goes into, the next month too. It does not just blank space, that time doesn't end at the end of the month. I like that. I'm getting used to a Monday start on my monthly, because when I did it in my own, the dot grid, I always did a Sunday to Saturday on the month, but a Monday to Sunday on the week. I know it's weird, but that's just kind of how my brain worked. But this I'm getting used to, that we're starting on Monday and we're ending on a weekend. And I printed out some sticker paper just with the school things going on, which has been helpful. I just put that in for the whole year. And then the weeks start, and look, it's that vertical layout that I did for myself. And down here, there is dot grid space for my school preps. So if I have 2 preps again, that's fine. That's a ton of room, probably more than I'll need. But if I end up with 3 preps, like I think is going to happen this year, like that's perfect. Just a little note about, what is happening on what day. So super excited about this. And again, I do the month. Isn't this so pretty? I do the month, and then after the month is over, or kind of as it goes, I'll decorate. So I did put in some stickers for dates that I already knew were blank. And, the weeks too. I don't have a lot of stickers yet for this planner, but just some, some cutesy little silly things. I couldn't find a hair appointment thing, so I put a bunny for it, a hare. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So now I feel really organized about, the new school year starting, and I love the little notes before the month. So this is just really cool. Again, it's Laurel Denise. the Kristy. This one's called the Kristy. And she has so many different layouts. But this one might work for me. I like the silver too. The silver is kind of fun. So anyway, that's my planner update. And that's probably all we're going to have time for today. So you guys join me for more of this guy. And like I said, I'll do some decorating off camera, and then we'll do some pockets together next video. Okay? All right, you guys, play and rest, and we will see you in the next video. Okay, bye-bye.